Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Porter. Just want to show you them. I'm not sure if this was city land or if this was private land, but I guess it was land that was never built on in years. Now they're building on it. Like one of my viewers have pointed out, there's more rental land than ownership land. So this kind of property that they're building, the people in Massachusetts or the city of Boston will never ever get to own it unless they're an investor. So this is one project over here. Show you guys what they got going on over here. And I don't know who changed the I don't know. I was told, I don't know, I could be wrong, that you couldn't build more than 3 stories in the city. But then again, I see it happening, so maybe it's 4 stories. Not too sure. So they're over here doing a little construction, nothing major. Going up about, look like 4 stories up there. I'm not too sure who's, well, it says Janie Construction on there. Take a quick look at the sign. It's one of their trucks right there. This is at Regent and Alpine in this Roxbury area. He's doing the same thing I'm doing. How you doing? All right. Got to document what you see in the city. I'm documenting, you documenting. We document. Yay. There you go. Got to document a lot of stuff.
620 Dudley Street, Dorchester. Ladder 4, unknown type condition. 620 Dudley Street, Dorchester. Nearest box 1757 Dudley Street at Howard Ave, 1209.
Like I said, I'm not too sure who's the owners of this property or who's. Usually there's a sign that says who's building it.
Are you with the city?
I'm with everybody. I'm with everybody. I could be. I'm with everybody. I'm with the people.
I understand. I see your radio.
I do a lot of stuff. I could be with the city. I make sure the city do what they're supposed to do though. So I'm kind of over the city.
So are you with what? Traffic?
And,
Department of Safety, Public Safety, you have a license?
No, I don't
Not
do
driver's license. I mean, like state license. Because I have all state license and all that. So
I don't waive it. Those licenses are just papers.
Those not just paper. That's like saying a degree is just a
degree.
Degree
is
don't mean nothing. Don't mean you know anything.
Exactly. There you go.
All the time.
You're right about that. So
I have people that are.
I don't get caught up in that stuff. That's
sidewalk lawyers. They know it all, but they read a book.
There you go. I don't get caught up in that. That's stuff that.
And I'm for the community too, because I done built this community a long time. You know that name.
I seen the. Oh, I know the name. Janie. Yeah.
No, you know the
Cruz.
other name.
Yeah,
you know that name.
Cruz. I know Cruz. Yeah,
exactly.
There's good things and bad things about Cruz.
There's good things about everybody.
Yeah, you're right about that. But I'm just documenting. Who's the owners of this property? Do you know?
Janie.
Janie? Kim Janie or Janie who?
Greg Janie.
Greg Janie.
The owner of the company.
Is that her brother?
I believe it's her brother.
Brother?
It might be cousins. First cousins.
I know they're related.
I don't know the family that good, so
right.
but I know they're close.
Gotcha.
First cousins.
I don't worry about it either. I know they're related.
Just like John.
But no, I don't.
My first cousin.
No, they may be the construction. I don't know about the actual owner. Are they the owners too?
They're the actual owners.
Oh, they're the owners. Okay.
This is his own project development because I don't know if you know the Janies, but they're from this area.
Yeah, I got
they
you.
All live on these streets.
Yeah, I know who they are. Yeah.
Just like my family, they all live off of down there, Grove Hall and stuff.
Gotcha.
You know?
What I do is I go around the city. I document what I see, and I see a lot of property being built up, but unfortunately, it's being built up for rental, but not for ownership.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
but the Cruz properties, 50 acres on the state hospital, that's all ownership.
That's ownership?
All minorities. You need to go over there.
Where's it at?
On Dudley Street, right down there, Ray's Tire Shop. Go to the right where Dudley cuts through, Martin. All their projects, 50 homes.
50 homes on Dudley Street.
On Dudley Street, just past the youth prison. You know the little youth jail? You know where Boston Housing is? When you go down Blue Hill Ave and they got the Y off, that's Dudley.
Yeah.
Right, because you got the tennis place across the street. You go on Dudley, you look on the right, all them houses.
Is that just before the Croc Center?
don't know if it's
The Croc Center is like right where the bridge is. Is it before the
No,
bridge?
yeah, it's way before the bridge. It's like as you come down Blue Hill Ave, Dudley Street forks off to the right.
By Shirley Street. Shirley and Magnolia, in that area.
No, you're talking another area. I'm talking when you go down Blue Hill Ave, like heading towards Mattapian Square. You know how you got White's, the big park over there on the left with the kids, and you got the tennis club. You got Franklin Hill Apartments.
Oh, you talking about Blue Hill Ave?
Blue Hill Ave.
Oh, they said Dudley Street.
No, Blue Hill Ave.
Oh, okay,
Blue Hill
gotcha,
Ave, and then
gotcha.
you go to the right, you got Dudley. Not Dudley, Harvard.
Harvard. Okay,
Harvard
I know what you're
Street. I
talking
did
about.
say
You
Dudley.
threw me
You know
off by
why?
saying Dudley.
I got five.
I got
Dudley
you.
on my mind.
I know what you're talking. I know what you're
Yeah,
talking. Right by
right there.
Morton Street.
Yeah,
I got you. I have seen those. I seen those over there. That's where they got the Bruce Bowling Square.
Yeah,
I
that's
got
what
you.
they named it after him.
I got you. Yeah, I seen those. I have seen
I got
those.
mixed up with Dudley. You know why?
When you said Dudley, I know this area pretty well. When you said
I like
Dudley
all them
Street,
apartments, too.
you threw me off and you said Dudley. I said, wait a minute, Dudley Street. Hold on.
Yeah.
I know exactly what
I know
you're talking about now.
you were.
I'm Nez Porter, by the way. Nice meeting you.
Walter Cruz.
Walter
You were talking like down to Eustis Street now.
Yeah, there you
Remember
go.
when Cruz did all of them?
I remember
He
that.
tore down the projects.
They had a
and then
problem
they
with
put up
that
all the
too. I don't know if
telephone.
you heard about the lead paint and stuff they had over there.
Dirt was bad. We
Yeah.
hauled it to Connecticut.
They had a
The
big
city
protest
didn't pay
about
us for
that.
like 5 years.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I used to live in Archie Park.
Yeah.
I grew up in Archie Park. But nice talking to you, my man.
Nice talking to you, man.
Be safe out there.
Always.
All right.
Hey, not many people get past 50, so I'm doing all right.
You make it past 50, you're doing pretty good.
Trying to keep going.
Keep up the good work, my man. All right. So now I know what he's talking about. That's down by the Morton Street and Harvard Street area. They got some developments they built. That's I haven't done a video on those, but I've done videos around those areas. So maybe I do a video on that one day too. So this is the construction. It may be commercial space at the bottom, but maybe not like we think it's gonna be. As you see, they're built up in the city. Any piece of land that's available, there are people building on it. Now, there's another project that I don't think is related to this project, but maybe it is. But let's take a look at it while we're here. Take a quick walk around the corner here. Now, this is where I first started off my video. There's also property, if we stop right here, that might be a separate video, but let me show you what I'm talking about while I'm up here. You look straight down. That was a building that had collapsed years and years ago. I'm not too sure what that building was. I thought it was a church, but it might have been something else. But they're now building up there. That's right on Warren Street. Take a quick walk up here. This is the other. Somebody left their jumper cables on the ground there. It's probably that guy right there.
Sorry, I don't know why I didn't have you as the primary outlet.
So they got these water barriers just to keep you from going that direction. They got the little ramp to make it compliant with ADA, which is fine. Now this is a different project. I'm not too sure if it's probably different developers too. See, you got the Roxbury pudding stone right there. Now for years this has been an empty, vacant lot. Nobody utilized it. I imagine back in probably the 50s, there was a building here at one point. Because I remember seeing a structural foundation that was kind of partially buried. But we're talking about some time ago. But now, if you look, they are building it up. And like I said, just for any piece of land that you can find in the city of Boston, from now into the next 4 years at least, maybe a little bit longer, you can see people building on it.
Engine 14, a cardiac.
Now, I would not want to be a city official because that means that I have to follow a certain guideline. I'd rather hold the city officials accountable for the work that they're doing or they're not doing. I don't get caught up with licenses and all that kind of stuff either. It's good to have a license to do something, but if you know what you're doing, theoretically you don't need a license. License is just a piece of paper that says you passed a certain test. of basic knowledge skills. And I've seen people with licenses that have done horrible jobs. So, as a matter of fact, I've fixed jobs that like guys with alleged license had that made it worse. So this is a Michelle Wu thing. She's got a name to it anyway. "25 Fountain Street." Now it says 40 affordable ownership units. Now I don't know, when they say ownership units, like what do they mean? That you're gonna end up owning those units, or do they mean that you're gonna rent them for life?
Okay. 14 calls from the transport.
You're never gonna own it outright. So it's not ownership. Maybe they're condos that you could potentially own, but the ownership part of it is what gets me. Because I'm not too sure if it means you're gonna own it or you're gonna be renting it for life, or how much of it will you really own. Now you get the developers over here. You know, you get the architect, the engineer. And those are the people who I guess are endorsing it at the bottom, or maybe involved. All right, we'll keep an eye on things. Just want to show you what they have and what's going on. Now a lot of that is like what they call Roxbury pudding stone underneath there. So they had to dig a lot of that up. You guys can see that right there. A lot of people don't know what that's called, but to my knowledge, that's called Roxbury pudding stone. And they kind of slope the foundation to go over it. Whatever they didn't dig up, they kind of went on top of it. And it kind of wraps around the other side. So it kind of goes that way and wraps around. So once again, I'll show you what they have up here, then I'm head up out of here. I'm not too sure what they got going on over there. That might be a separate project. So we got that's what we have. Alright guys, I'm head up out of here. Catch you guys on the next one. But that's basically what goes on in the city. We have a lot of developers developing land. So more likely to turn them into multi-families rather than single families. And a lot of the multi-families they're not going to be, how do you say it? They're not going to be for the owners. They're going to be more for the renters.
Ladder 15, a medical assist, 1108 Boylston Street, Boston. Ladder 15, a medical assist, 1108 Boylston Street.
Now, as far as I know, that these to my right are condos as well. This setup that you see right here, I believe that these are condos. So you could have an opportunity to buy one, which could be pretty expensive. To my left is like, those are homes that you can own. You won't, well, you still got to pay taxes on them, but you can own them more effectively, we'll say. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a walk back up the street there, see what else we see.
Yeah, can I get a molecular to assist here at this rear 620 Dudley? It's also the rear 19 Leland. No rush, but a molecular to stand by.
620 Dudley. Let me get a car up there to assist.
So this is the backside right here. And that's all that Roxbury pudding stone I was talking about. You can see a better view of it now. That area was predominantly like that kind of stone all the way,
Bravo 431, call
at least on at least 3 sides of it anyway.
431, I have it.
So I'm not too sure how far they're gonna build out on there. It looks like they made their perimeter as far as they're gonna go. But then again, who knows? Somebody might decide they want to build further out.
434, if you can clear off of that Larson report if you're all set.
Yeah, I cleared over the last.
Okay,
This is
good.
like this is private property here. Surprised no one hasn't tried to take this lot away from somebody and build a house here. That could have very well be in the making. Every time they see an open lot, they always want to try to build something on it.
Bravo 431.
So we're at Regent Street in I think it's Herman Street.
What's your status? Are you still on the accident, Warrington?
Yeah, you can show that code, then I'll be on a quick code 9.
Got it.
Engine 17, a medical assist, 38 Tonawanda Street, Dorchester. Engine 17, a medical assist.
These are probably
38
more
Tonawanda
condos as
Dorchester,
well.
nearest box
Condo type
3155,
setups.
Geneva Avenue, Waldeck Street, 1224.
All right, guys, that's pretty much it. I did a circle around. I showed you what they're doing over there. Who knows? This might be the next spot they build up on right there.
Ladder 1, calling fire alarm.
It's enough space for them to build something there. We'll keep our eyes on things.
Do you have a make and
All
model
right,
on the
catch you
car?
guys in the next one.